Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are starting the day 2 challenge inside TryHackMe's Advent of Cyber series. Uh, this room is all about phishing, social engineering, and how attackers trick people into giving up their login details. So let's check this room. So in task 1, there is introduction. In light of several recent cybersecurity threats against the best vegetable company, the local red team have scheduled separate penetration tests. The red teamers proceed to carry out a regular penetration test against their TBFC. Part of this exercise is to ensure that the employees are diligent when clicking links, that the company is well protected against the latest phishing attack. This type of phishing is proven way to learn whether the this type of authorized phishing is a proven way to learn whether the cybersecurity awareness training has rooted. So one big part of their test is phishing. Basically, they are sending fake mails and fake login pages to see whether employee click on dangerous links or fall for social engineering tricks. Actually, this type of penetration test and authorized phishing helps the company understand if their cybersecurity training is working or if they still have a lot to improve. And today we are joining their red team. In this task, you will be part of the TBFC local red team with the elves, Recon, Macred, or should I read as MC-Red? Recon MC-Red, Exploit MC-Red, and Pivot MC-Red. We will help them plan and execute their phishing campaign. It is time to see if more cybersecurity awareness training is required. So, what are the objective of this room? By the end of this task, you will be learning what social engineering actually means, different type of phishings, how red team creates fake login pages, and how the social engineering toolkit get used to send phishing emails. Okay, so before starting on this task, we need to set up our TryHackMe environment. For that, we need to start the attack box and also start our machine. Usually, it takes around 2 minutes to fully boot, and we are in split view right now. And if you don't get this split view, then there are at starting of the page there is option to there will be option show split view on top. Okay, as right now we are in split mode, that's why it is not showing. So this setup gives you everything you need, your attacking system and your victim server, so you can follow along step by step. So right now I am stopping the recording as it is loading. We'll continue once it loaded. So the attacker machine and the target machine both are activated. At the top of this page, we have the information of both the machines. Okay. As both machines are running, we can simply answer it it and click on check, and that finishes the intersection. In the next task we will start exploring what social engineering is and how we will be sending those phishing email, right? Are you guys excited or not? So we will be now diving into one of the most dangerous and honestly the most successful techniques used by attacker, which is social engineering. No matter how much you uh, put control on your system, the attacker always, in most of the time, successfully use the social engineering to get the data details. Okay, so first, what exactly is social engineering? So, social engineering refers to manipulating a user to make a mistake. Instead of attacking system, the attackers target human emotions in social engineering. Example of each mistake includes sharing a password, opening a malicious file, and approving a payment. The term social means that the target of such attack is human being, not computer system. The attacker relies on psychological tricks to get the target user to cooperate. Some psychological factors that can play a key role in the success of such attacks are urgency, curiosity, and authority. This is why some would refer to social engineering as human hack. So, any phishing mail or social engineering attack will have these three: urgency. They will make it too urgent. They will ask for we need to do it ASAP right now. They will the message will be having some authority, like I am from this and this organization, or I am your CEO or manager, or kind of sitting on the higher post, and I want you to do something. So they attack on human psychology, and once these such email reach out to the employee and he click on the link to download that file attached to it, the system get compromised. And with uncompromised system, the attackers can get access to the whole uh, environment, or say the whole network, can damage more. And honestly, this social engineering works way too well. Okay, let's see what's the next. The next is phishing. Now, phishing is a subset of social engineering in which the communication medium is mostly messages. As the attack method, at one point, the most common phishing attacks happened via email. And even in today's too, a phishing attack are mostly happen via emails. However, the spread of smartphones along with internet access has spread phishing to short text messages. So if the phishing happens via text message is known as smishing. If it happens via voice call, then it's called Vishing. Via QR code, that's phishing. So these are the different terminology based on the method via which the phishing have taken place. Okay. Just give me guys one some minute, some seconds, not minute. Unfortunately, phishing attacks are becoming harder to spot. So it's really difficult to analyze a mail in the first glance and say, okay, this is the phishing mail, or this mail has something malicious link or file in it. And attacker just want you to click open or reply so they can steal your information, your money, or your login access. And the sad part, phishing attacks are becoming harder and harder to spot. Really. Um, ABF's cybersecurity awareness training teaches user about two anti-phishing mnemonics written as stop. The first stop is from all things secure. Okay, guys, just open this link and read. For the extra details, you can read this. What is stop? STOP. Stop method. So it's basically suspicious. Asking question to yourself only. Is that mail is suspicious? Is that mail is telling us to click? Is the mail is offering something amazing? And is it pushing us to act quickly? Means they are creating any urgency. Just give a rate to this details. So here is the same thing. I think so. They teaches user two ways to handle the phishing. Or first is stop method, and second also is stop method. In first method, you have to ask this question to yourself whether that mail is suspicious or it is telling me to click on something or download something. Is it offering any amazing deal, a promotion, or a win price, kind of like those things, or it is pushing me to do something now, like just transferring some amount in the bank account from your to the attacker. The second step remind user to follow the following instructions. Following instructions, which is you need to slow down. Okay, scammers rely on urgency, so you must slow down if you get any email. Just, to just take a deep breath and meditate. Um, and the type of address, uh, type the address yourself. You need to type the address yourself only. We will not be using the link which is inside the message, and we don't need to open anything unexpected. And the fourth thing is P for who the sender is. Prove the sender means just check whether the sender is real. Check the this properly whether it's exactly a TryHackMe, or if I get any mail from the TryHackMe team saying that we are from the TryHackMe team, give us your password. Um, we want to give you some prizes or something like that. Then you need to first check the link, because they manipulate these words to make you route to their own malicious web pages where you will be going to fill up your credential, and they will have now your data. Okay, after all this training, the red team now wants to test whether the staff actually learn anything or if they still fall for these malicious mails or let's say for the phishing. Building a trap as a penetration tester, sounding convincing is extremely important. It's not just the email, it's also the trap you build. Okay, the attacker might attach a malicious file or create a fake login pages. So in this here we are I think creating fake login pages, a fake web page. So let's give a read first. You must sound very convincing as a penetration tester for successful attack. It's not only how you write the email or messages, but also how you set up the trap for the target. The trap can be anything, depending on your objective and the research you conducted on the target. Sometimes the target aims to compromise the target's machine. So, sometimes the attackers aims to compromise the target's machine, and they achieve this by attaching malicious file to their phishing email. Attackers sometimes craft a web page that mimics a legitimate login web page to steal the target credentials. Okay, so like in their mail, they can send a link which will lead to a web page where they will ask your credential to log in. Like, for example, in they send message that you win prize money, and for that you need to you mean I'm just giving one example. Okay, fabricated in example that you got a mail from the Facebook. Okay, that the way our Facebook team have decided to give you this much prize money. Follow the link and log in into your account to um, get that prize money. Okay, so when you will click on that link will direct you to a fake Facebook web page which is created by the attackers. It will have the same things like that web page will look like the same login page of the Facebook's. It will be similar to the Facebook. And once you enter your login and password on that web page, that malicious web page, that fabricated web page, your details will be get shared with the attacker, and that's how the attacker will get your Facebook details, login details. Okay, so attackers sometimes craft a web page that mimics a legitimate login page to steal the target's credentials. So in this task, we aim to acquire the target user's login credential. Our trap would be a fake DBFC portal login page. Okay, so in this practice, in this building, we will also be creating a fake DBFC portal login, which we attach to the phishing mail and send to the target. But a login page itself is not enough. We need to host it and implement some logic to capture the credential entered by the target. To facilitate, to facilitate your task, we have already set up a script. When run, will host a fake login page. So TryHackMe already created prepared a script for us uh, to run to run it to run it. The script is already placed on the attacker box. So on this path, they have placed the script. Alternatively, if you want to use, so if you are using OpenVPN TryHackMe, you can download the script from this download task file. Okay, from here. Okay, make sure to keep both files in the same directory. And to run the script, we need to use this command. This is a Python file, Python script, and it will start listening for any credential. If the targets get tracked and enter the credential, it will be shown on the same target. Okay, so let's check it. Let me open the terminal. We are here as a root user. Let's go to the room. The path they have even have. So we are in the path. Let's ls command to list down the content of that directory day2. So there are two files. One is index.html and server.py. We found the server.py. To run the script, use dot. So we can run it by directly calling it dot server.py. Okay guys, the server is on and on port 8000. It have hosted our fake web page. Let's read it. The above message indicated that the phishing web application is listening on port 8000. Moreover, the 0.0.0.0 implies that it is bound to all interfaces. To confirm that the user will see, what user will see, use Firefox, the tag box and browse to the, okay. So we have already run the script. It have created the web page which is currently running on at port 8000, and from Firefox we can check how that fake login credential page will look like by going using this URL. Okay, let's copy this one. So guys, when you look at this, is the fabricated malicious, let's say a fake login page created by red team of FC. What's the company name? TBFC. So they will send this link to their employee, and once employee will click on it and enter the login credential, they will get access to their account. So they are doing this as a practice to check whether the employee is following the training material or whether they are out of uh, doubt or confusion, click on the link and give their login details. So in a in company, if you do if you don't mark that generated email from the security team, which is generated to check whether how many employees are clicking on that malicious files or that fake web page, how many can identify it, and how, which employees are clicking on that link. So if you click on that link or act as whatever I have told in that mail or downloaded any file, they will assign you again training for phishing and social engineering and everything. Okay, so here the same thing TBFC pen tester are doing. They have created a web page. Then now they will be sending this fake web page link via phishing mail to the employee. Okay, so okay, we will have either these addresses will show you what the user will see. With this set, it is time to email this link to test our users' vigilance. Okay, so we TryHackMe given us the script of the fake web pages. We have run that script, which is currently which you can see right now on the screen. Now we need to send this link via email. Delivery via Social Engineering Toolkit (SET). As our phishing page is ready, we can now prepare and send the phishing email to our target. Sending it from personal email is worst idea, okay? Because they will know, okay, this guy is sending a fake malicious link or a fake email. Ideally, the email should appear to be coming from the legitimate looking sender. For example, we can pretend to be somebody the target user trust or expect to get such an email from them. The more phishing email appear realistic, the more likely it is for the target user to believe it and get phished. The question is how we can send a realistic looking email that contain our fake login page. One solution is to use the social engineering toolkit. So this is a toolkit, or let's say a tool or software, what it is. It have redirected it to us on GitHub. Uh, I don't know guys about GitHub. I know just basic steps. Everything. Let's read further. One solution is to use the SET. It is an open source tool primarily designed by David Kennedy for social engineering attack. It offers a wide range of features. In particular, it lets you compose and send a phishing email in the current scenario. We will use this tool to create and send a phishing email to target users. So we will be using this tool to make our phishing email. Let's start creating the phishing email through the SED tool. Before you use this tool, please remember that it will involve multiple steps, each asking different questions about the phishing emails you intend to send. So please be patient, and follow along the process. To start the tool, type set SA toolkit into the terminal. Okay, let's follow along step by step. Mhm, 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 mhm. How to go towards root. Okay, Control Z. Mhm. I think this will move us to the home. Okay, AWT. Here we are. So set toolkit SC toolkit, guys. This is the the command is executed inside the tool, and I think the tool have started in the terminal. The social engineering toolkit set created by David Kennedy, codename Maverick. Follows filter. Select from the menu. Social engineering attack, penetration testing, third-party module, update the social engineering tool, update SCT configuration, help predict, exit the social engineering. So at the bottom you will see set where you can input your desired options. First, for our case, we would select option 1. Yes, because we are creating a social engineering phishing message. Okay. That is social engineering attack. If you choose the wrong option at any stage, the option 99 will take you back to the main menu where you can start again. However, if you commit any mistake while writing the phishing email, you would have to press Ctrl plus C to return to the main. The social engineering attacks cover various attacks from spear phishing. What is spear phishing? And mass mailer attack to wireless access point attack. So many things this tool can do. So we have already done. So it is asking please select from the menu we what you need to do spear phishing attack or website attack, infectious attack. Let's follow this first. So now we would be asked to select between the two options. One option is to allow us to send I think this one. Choose one will display another menu with the type of social engineering attack we want to use in our attack. In this case, we will pick mass mailer attack by typing 5. Okay, the 5 is mass mailer attack. We will mass send the emails to the employee of TBFC. So we will select option 5 and enter. Now it is giving us two options: email attack single email address, email attack mass mailer. So I think we need to click on the option 2. And now we should select the two options. One option is allowed to send the phishing email to single address, while the other option enable us to send an email to many. Here we would select option A, that is email attack single email address, email attack mass mail. I think this will be the emails via one single email ID, and this attack will be emails uh, sent through multiple email IDs. So I think that's why they are saying to select one, because from a single email ID we will be sending mass mail to the employee. Let's check. Send email to is asking send email to. While other option is there. Okay, we have already. So they have provided the data, we need to use it. Now we will have several questions to answer and various fields to fill out. The first set of questions concern is email address and how the email will be routed and delivered. After each input provided, we can press enter to get the next question. So see how they have met the email ID. So it's look like it's coming from the TryHackMe war relay from war relay and factory from the authorized means it's directly coming from the fact of the war village. So this is let's input send email to. Send email to how to deliver. Then use a Gmail account for your email address. Use your own server or open relay. Mm, Use your own server because we have already a web page. So we will select the option 2 from address. Oh, my mistake. So here they have made the email ID. We know that the guys at the toy factory communicate regularly with Flying Deer, the shipping company, so that will use update at the rate Flying Deer dot TryHackMe at THM as the source email address. It's provided with the from name the user will see. Okay, so here you will input the name from which person that email is getting sent. Okay, so let's give the name Prime Dear. Username for open relay. We will leave it blank. Okay, let's leave it blank. Password for open relay blank. SMTP email server address. We will deliver directly to the TBFC mail server by entering. Okay, this is the mail server. The port number for the SMTP server, the port number, the port number. See guys, even if these terms with the port number or SMTP email, let's say any word is you are not getting or not, don't just go on. You will get to know the things in the process of learning. Okay, and you can write down, note down these terms on a separate notepad or in your notes, and you can later explore it, like what's the port number is, what is what's the SMTP server email, because that's what I do will gonna do. Okay, I don't know what's SMTP email server, so I'm just noting down this term terminology, and later once this room get completed I'll Google it or ask the chat GPT about it. And what the question like why they are using uh, this port 25, or here why it was like 00.8000, this one. So you can research about it later, and this is how you learn. You the first day you don't know everything. Okay, you have to just go along with the flow. Okay, you don't ask the teacher why A is called A, why its sound is like A, not pay or tay. Okay, so on first day you have to just memorize. Okay, this is kind of a symbol, and we just pronounce it as A. So this is how I want you should go through this advent of cyber. Just go along with the content, note down the terms which you don't know, and once the room is completed or during your And while you are doing the room, you can also in between search about those terms. So where we were, port number for the SMTP server, we leave the default value of 25. Port number for 25 and just enter. Flag this message as high priority. Yes, we should do it. What they are suggesting. Flag this message as high priority. The choice is entirely up to you, depending on your knowledge. The answer is no. Okay, if I was the attacker, to create the urgency, I will be I had choose here as a yes. But let's but we want to attach a link, but how will we be doing that? We want to attach an inline file. Again, the answer is no. Okay. So this is the content or the body of the mail. I think we need to email subject. Let's copy paste. Shipping schedule changes. See, having such subject line, any will be any or mostly all of the employee will be gonna read this email address. We will give the default choice for text and just enter the body of the message and type and capital when finished. Create and type any convincing message. Make sure to include the URL. Check if the target will fall for the trick. An example interaction. See, they have given one example how to write the message, main message. So we enter the body of this message. So dear else, next line, kindly note that there have been significant changes to the shipping schedules due to increased shipping orders. Please confirm your new schedule by visiting India and set finished sending the. So let's write kind of same email ID. What they have written, let me paste it. Yeah, next. I have the order. I have kindly note that they are inputs to the ships due to the increase in the is confirm the new schedule by visiting and 0.9 thousand and set has finished sending the emails. Return to the now the phishing email has been sent. Last time I need to press on my keyboard. I can see the home button, page up, page down, the and the home delete. And we have sent the mail employee. By going on that web page, we will get his credential. We get credential. Script is running to see if the user gets trapped and enter the credential. Note you may have to wait 1-2 minutes and observe the terminal for any credential entered by the user. To the KBFC red team surprise, see we didn't got any credential. Succeed in seeing the attack already done. Considering the receiving credential, if an adversary such access, they can easily back cannot see any credential coming in. Let's till then answer the question. What's the password used to access the TBFC? Okay, browse. We didn't got any credential. Okay, browse to HTTP from within the attack box and try to access the box of the save the previously harvested password. So we have to use the password and then read the factory mailbox. If you enjoyed today's room, feel free to check out the phishing prevention room. Guys, you can do this room too. Here, I think they have explained you the methods of preventing phishing. No answer is needed. And check for it. So guys, just go through these rooms if you want to learn more about phishing prevention. It's just 30 minutes or you will be learning these things. But why the credentials did we did anything wrong? Let's wait for 1 minute more. I'm repeating every uh, exercise. I think the script is running. I'm just repeating this 1 second. We need a file mass mailer attack. We need engineering attack. If we choose the wrong one. Okay, okay. Social engineering attack in 5 mass mailer attack, email attack, mass mailer. It was email attack, single mail. One, send email to use your own server. From update at the rate flying clear.thm. Then next is flying deer. And this is the SMTP email server address. Username for password SMTP email server. Port number 25. Flag this message specified. That's entirely up to depending on your knowledge. So what we will end. You want to attach file. No. You want to attach email file. No. Email subset. You can schedule changes. So text the body of and capital list. Read and type in using to make sure video is already 1 hour long. Wait, dear parents, we know that there have been statements children confirm that India and 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 has finished sending the mail. Press attempt to continue. Now the phishing email have been sent to the target. Press attempt to continue. It shows the input on the terminal where our hey, we need to open the terminal where this where it is there and the terminal. Did I executed this phishing setup in the same terminal where server was running? I don't so I think I made a mistake and I need to first again run the server. Let's again quickly do this. Okay, first uh, um, did we got in what was how many terminals can we currently I'm And where it is going. Did we got any credential? No, we don't. That's fine. Okay, let's run the script. Okay. And the mistake server.py. Hmm. Server client what is already is in use and where it is getting used. I cannot see it with algorithms. How could be other just copy it or is there set system? One thing I can do, I can relaunch the machine and no, wait, let me start first this Linux. To start running script in Linux CLI. Mm, yeah, it is let's click on this. Okay, yes. Start close the tab. Control C. Yes, box. Server.py. Yes, Linux one. What? Okay, okay, okay. We have the username and the password. Login center. What's the password? Password is unblank. This. Unranked wisdom and add browse this. Let's browse this. Put the admin password and use the email. What's the total number of password is there? And the admin. We got the hackers got credential. So username is that 30 and rank. What have I'm not talking. Browse to from within the attack box. Try to click the within the attack box of the party user to see this use something with photo. Stop attacks. You already got the password earlier using attack box. Now you want to use the password. So on their email account, first need to open Firefox inside attack box. Within the attack, house this we are at the same link within the attack box and try to access the main box of the browser to see the previous passwords to the mail portal. The mailbox of the factory. So I need to click on Terry and then put the password. Check what the password is. They are not using the password. Factory user to save the previously harvested password from here on. Let me log. Okay. Okay. password is reused. Okay, for the admin also, for the factory user also. See, now we have the access of these things. What we need to input using what's the total number of toys expected for delivery. I think this much. This is the thing. 198400 only. And we have completed the day 2 challenge of TryHackMe Advent of Cyber 2025. So for me, it was a medium level, but they have overall it was at easy level. We completed 2 tasks and earned 15 points. Actually, here you will get what's went right and what's wrong. The skill-based survey was delivering realistic phishing emails is critical for social content. Post. Okay, let's continue. Very click marks. I am loving this. Very click marks. You did it. Where our village is one step safer. The townsfolk are counting you on to keep us safe. I'll head back to our village. So guys, let me give you a quick recap what we did in this room. Uh, so in this room we first let me close. Okay. So in this different kind of phishing, like phishing via voice, phishing via uh, message, meshing, and from a QR code. Different types of the phishing and how the social engineering always works. We got to know that. But the login page of the fake, a fabricated, malicious web page link, it generated a web page. So after generating that web page, what we did, this is how we went to the directory where the script was stored using cd command. Then we run the script which run on this link. Then we use the social engineering toolkit set. It is set, and they are answering different questions like for we made a social engineering attack, so there were different questions, so based on that we answered. So here the one, and inside that we selected the mass malware attack, and we choose the email attack, single email address people by using. And after doing this, we given this system the send email address, means to whom we need to send it and how to deliver it and from where it is going, from who is sending, and the main thing, we have to form a message with we will deliver directly to the teams. So, okay, so this is the main server link. We selected the port, then we again insert some questions, and then we made a email to trap the employees, make them take actions to open this particular link, which have the malicious of login web page, where if they will log in, then we will get the login details. So we did everything. Then, as our script was running, there we got once that one particular employee login, then we got the username, the password, unranked wisdom, and using this, then what we did, we went to the email uh, web page, login page of the mailbox. Here we tried to check out the factory user using the password we got uh, via SCT2 or by running the script. Okay, just to check whether they are using this reusing this password. So what we find out that the factory user is also using the same password, and we logged in that, and we via after reading the mail we got to know that much of was the factory